Amy Duggar has gained a ton of new fans in recent years. Unlike most Duggar fans, however, these people were not ultra-conservative religious fundamentalists, quite the opposite, in fact. Throughout Josh's CP trial, Amy was openly critical of her disgraced cousin, as well as the culture of abuse that enabled him to get away with so much for so long. For years, the Duggars had observed a strict code of silence with regard to such matters, and Amy's sudden willingness to speak out earned her a huge new following. But while Amy might have enjoyed lashing out at Josh and her famous Uncle Jim Bob, at the end of the day, she's still a Duggar. And that means she still holds some beliefs that even your typical Fox News talking head would feel reluctant to voice on air, for fear of alienating their non-extremist audience. Amy's new fans began to get an inkling that she's more conservative than they thought when she expressed her support for the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The news that Amy is still a conservative fundamentalist shouldn't have come as a shock. After all, she never claimed otherwise. Still, the news caught many fans off guard. Over the weekend, Amy attended church, as she likely does every Sunday, and she took the opportunity to remind fans that she's still old school in her religious beliefs. Amy posted a pic of the Bible that she brought to service, along with a caption reading, "I'm so old school." It was widely assumed that she was boasting about bringing her own paperback Bible instead of reading scripture off of her phone, which many fans found to be an odd flex. Taking a video during church. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get new video updates. While bragging about using a paper Bible instead of their phone, one commenter complained, according to UK tabloid The Sun, "I'm no longer very religious, but I cannot imagine taking photos for social media in church. It seems incredibly inappropriate," another wrote. Can someone explain how bringing a Bible to what I assume is a church service, old school? "I thought that's what you're supposed to do," a third asked. If she were truly old school, her Bible would be in Hebrew. Or Greek, a fourth critic chimed in. Many commenters expressed disappointment with the fact that Amy remains a devoted evangelical despite all that the past 2 years have taught her about the culture she was raised in. After all, this is the same Amy who posts pics in Risku and Ikut swimwear and who was recently revealed to have marijuana edibles stashed in her fridge. Many fans thought and hoped that she had broken away from the culture of patriarchy and oppression that allows monsters like Josh to thrive. However, it seems that that is not the case. And Amy still deserves a world of credit for sticking up to the powerful men in her life, of course. But we guess she's not planning to entirely abandon the belief system that gave those men so much power and enabled them to act with impunity.